Hello everyone, welcome to the Bass Guru channel. Today I'm going to be showing an unboxing of some lures that I bought today from Bass Pro and some odds and stuff like line, hooks, and whatnot. So without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and get into this video. So for the line and stuff like that, we got some braid and we got some fluorocarbon. This is Seaguar 20-pound Invis X fluorocarbon. It's a 200-yard spool. This was $29.99 here at my local Bass Pro. Seaguar's a really good fluorocarbon if you didn't know. This is more of our flipping stuff like light cover and whatnot. This is Spiderwire Stealth Braid, 65-pound test. This is going to be used for frogging, heavy cover flipping, if we're flipping a mat or whatnot. That's what this is going to be mainly used for. And again, this is 500 yards of it. I think this was $49. And getting the lures we got our frogs here. We got a Strike King KVD Sexy Shad frog. This is a walking frog. This is very good for walking it over mats. I wouldn't suggest this in open water. You can, but you're going to want more of a popping frog when you get into open water to really attract bites. But this is really good for walking it over in and around mats and lily pads. This is the Sexy Shad color, if you can't see. We got two of them. We have a Strike King Popping Perch in white. This has the little popper on it. I'm going to open this up for y'all. Show y'all what this is really used for. Has the trailer on the back. This is more of a elastic tail kind of. Good softness to it, and kind of want to bend those hooks up a tad bit sometimes for when they short hit it. But the nose of it right here, as you can tell, it's a popping frog. This is really good for open water situations or bringing it beside where the mat ends, bringing it beside that. That's what this is mainly for, and it's like a little bait fish, so I figured why not get that. And those three frogs were $9.99 a piece. Here we got a Strike King Kevin Van Dam Tournament Series square bill. This is a more of a Sexy Shad color. This is really good for bringing it around rocks and wood. The square bill on it helps, deflect off cover when it's digging and diving down. This is really good in the fall. This is the season we're in right now, transitioning into fall, so bait fish are starting to move up rather shallow from their summer ledges and whatnot. This is a really good bait to throw. It dives 3 to 5 feet. You're banging across rocks and wood looking for bait fish. This is a perfect imitation of that. So we got one of these. We got another one of these. Another crankbait. Same everything. And these do have rattles in them, if you can hear them. Here we got a Z-Man Chatterbait Project Z in 3/4 ounce. This is a rather heavy, this is a little bit heavier chatterbait than what I would normally buy, but it was on sale. I don't have many heavier chatterbaits, so I figured I would get it. Figure out how to undo it here. Alright, so here's what it is. This is another Sexy Shad color, if you can tell. This is the pattern that we're going after. See, it's got a little bit of blue on top, a little bit of blue in the skirt, chartreuse, and it has some white. This is a silver bladed one. I kind of bought a 3/4 ounce because here lately there's been a lot of current, and we've been fishing the Cumberland River. So we're fishing a lot of current, and I'll find that if I'm fishing lighter crankbaits or lighter lures in general, the current's going to carry it, and it's going to mess the whole action of the bait up. So I went ahead and got a 3/4 ounce chatterbait. I probably Pair that with some swim baits I got. And these are some 5-inch boot tail Zoom flukes. These are really good because, again, the shad are not spawning, but they're moving up in the backs of the creeks and swimming around. And here pretty soon, the shad are going to start dying during this fall to winter transition. So this is probably the biggest the shad are right now. So this is what you're going to go after, because those bass are going to look for bigger meals to get ready for the winter. And so this is about the size of the shad right now. And that's a good pair up for this Z-Man chatterbait right here. Maybe cut a little bit off of it since it's the trailer. That's a good pair for that. And here we got a Strike King Series 4 Pro Model crankbait. I think this color's in Dirty Shad. This dives 5 to 8 feet. There's that. Look at that. I got this one a little bit deeper because it's where the shad are. They're moving up towards the banks, so they're not fully shallow yet. They're not like in 2-3 foot of water, but they're moving up around 8 to 10 foot of water. And this will really get bass, especially as a rattle in it. So this will really get the bass. This will stand out against the other shad. Again, it's a little bit different size and it's different color and it has a rattle, so it will stand out. Here we got another Sexy Shad 2.5 crankbait. Here we have the top-notch Chris Lane series in 3/4 ounce. This is like a Whopper Plopper style bait. It's made by the same company, River to Sea. I think this was their newer Whopper Plopper design. Instead of the one prop on the end of it, it has two, and it has a little pop or a little popping nose on it. So this has two props, two dual props. It has upgraded hooks on it, and a popping nose. So when this is going through the water, you can either pop it, and it's going to splash water over it, or you can reel it, and it's going to create a constant wake over the bait. Plus, you have this prop right here making extra noise. And this is a Sexy Shad color again. You want to see that? Here we have a Hoppe's brand rattling 1/2 ounce jig. This is, again, I got it in a 1/2 ounce instead of 3/8 because mainly I don't want, the current to trail this down somewhere and not be able to fish it right. So this is a white jig. This was going to normally be my swim jig. So I would pair it up with maybe a swim bait or something like that. Here we have a pack of Zoom boot tail flukes, another pack of them. This is in solid white ice this time. Here we have another pack of the Zoom flukes. This is an electric shad. It has a little bit of, seems to be a blue and purple flake to it. I figured that'd be a little bit better in murkier water because you're twitching it and they can see the flake a little bit better, and that might create a reaction strike. So I figured I would get that. Here we have some net bait pack of craws. This is mainly in case, this is going to be our jig trailers mainly for this time of year. If you want to see that, that is, it appears to be it's a green pumpkin candy. It's 3.75 inches, so 3 1/4 inch, and it's a very good jig trailer, honestly. I like to fish this on the back of Hoppe's jigs, except green pumpkin, obviously. I've got a pack of them, and this is Net Bait Baby Pack of Craw. Here we have another baby pack of craw. This one's more of a black and blue style. It says Toledo Special, and it's the same thing except it has a black and blue body, kinda. Black and blue body, but it has a little green in the back with some blue flake in it. So it's almost like an Okeechobee color, except the colors are a little bit darker toned in it, and it's pretty good for murkier water. So I figured I would get a pack of them for our jig trailers. And that is it. And the total of this is $212. Definitely won't hurt the pocketbook. So that's everything we got today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. See you next time.